babysitter. We were going to call it virtual babysitters. Someone who just took care of my digital world. Seriously, that's what we were going to call it, because it was just originally for maps coaches. And we had coaches using it to do all this other stuff. And we looked up and we were a VA company. And I kind of scratched my head going, well, that's not how we wanted to use the leverage. And that's what Keller Williams agents said they want. And because of the network, we have a very similar mentality. We have a lot of similarities. And so starting with maps coaching, being able to utilize at that level, because we're speaking the same language, to now we're speaking the same language to our clients. We've been able to grow rapidly, because it's one thing to have.
Go ahead and tell the story.
Yeah.
So the story was you had an assistant.
Yeah.
And then you did what?
We were doing, let's see, 2017, we sold 203 homes, our real estate team,
Yeah.
with 11 people virtual and 7 agents.
Wow.
Yeah. So 2017, another maps coach, Jeannie Austin, this good friend, said, how are you doing what you're doing? Because you're coaching 60 plus people.
Well, here was the math on that, and that was you had one assistant that was physical, and you paid them how much money?
We had one, and we were paying her about, I don't know, $40,000 a year. She left because she was being outworked by our virtual talent.
Yeah, so you ended up with, did you say 11?
Yeah,
And what was your total payroll for those 11 people?
15 to 18,000 a month on average.
So you were spending how much money total
In leverage,
for those 11 people?
they got different bonuses and things like that, but that 18,000 was just them. When I say 15 to 18, we had fluctuation. We had people answering the phone 24/7.
So you're saying you paid $18,000 for 11 people?
Right. Yeah. In the call center industry in the Philippines, starting pay is $240 a month. The average person in the Philippines makes less than $3,700 a year. We've just gotten really good at taking the 12,000 applicants we get per week, doing 3,400 interviews, sieving them down, and making the best less than 100.
Okay. I'm going to fast forward to today.
Sure.
Tell us how big your company is.
We've got right now 2,447 Cyberbackers. We started in 2018. 22 franchises. We profit shared $647,000 last year, and through Cyber Capital, we loaned out $200,000 so people could buy homes and cars. Because our retention strategy is their goals. Their goals determine our retention.
Now, what you've been doing is, if there was an additional vertical outside of real estate, you allowed someone to buy the rights
Right.
to use Cyberbackers to go build a virtual business.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Unreal. Unreal.